Then, now. In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of...
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal.
Well, George has certainly seen better days.
Down to Owen, and a double axe handle smash.
Oh, man, a callous attack to the knee.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Look at Maivia going to work on the Animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot. His constant attack has him floundering.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the Animal out here.
We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
And George is caught. Backbreaker. Good grief.
Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
Oof. The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon, and it seems like his head might be the target here.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon.
Agonizing.
And he turned it around.
And Steel isn't looking helpless anymore.
But George has to push now while a window's open.
Counter. Saw it coming. George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also...
Why on earth
Would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Big impact. And he's going all out, not holding back now.
Can Steel recover from this adversity? Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, just... nailing the double axe handle. Oh,
This, what a headbutt.
gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief, and the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense.
And clearly some targeted offense coming his way there.
Going after your opponent's head is brazen, but very effective. And his body is still the focus of the attack. Are we about to see it again?
Backbreaker.
And George is laid out. Oh!
George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by count-out to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
There's the backbreaker. It's over. You can't survive that again.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
At the top.
No, what is he doing up there?
And starting to climb up the side of the cage. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now. Peter Maivia turns that around. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity up.
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals. Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is. And it's all come down to this, the final. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
And she slides her back to the mat. Elbow drop. Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
So strong. Fireman's carry. Front slam.
Now bringing her fury to ringside. Just disrespectful.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Big boot.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She's certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you gotta believe that Zelina will want a shot whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Powerbomb. Jax just turned the lights out.
What a sidewalk slam.
Many in the WWE watching.
You gotta be kidding me!
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Delivered into the barricade. Sent straight into the barricade.
Man.
Driven into the barricade.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
The reversal. Well scouted.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
Big elbow.
Stick face.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine. She better have the ice bath ready for after this match.
Yeah, her ribs really have to be hurting now, guys. Muscle all the way up and got the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
Is it enough to put Lyra away?
All the way up and all the way down, powerbomb.
There's no chance. Coming back from another one of those.
Elbow puts an end to that. Lyra managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
The U-turn Valkyria needed in this match could have been that right there. Desperation in the eyes of both Jax and Valkyria. Neither one willing to back down. Both throwing everything they can at each other.
And these non-stop attacks on the torso have more than done their job here.
We could be looking at broken ribs.
Look out!
All the way to the outside. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. Nia just dominating Lyra. This could be all over any minute now.
Muscled all the way up and all the way down, powerbomb.
And now it's all Nia.
Tossed back into the ring.
Dropping the bow.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
Turn Nia Jax around there.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
Proving she's not going to take things lying down.
And she's making her way to the top rope here. Bam! She flipped that attack. Lift off! Diving hammer strike.
Boom! Somehow, someway, both Valkyria and Jax.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles them all the way up. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
What a shot by Nia Jax. Nia is lighting up her opponent.
And I don't think anything can stop Nia Jax right now.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Good night. Good grief.
Cha-ching! Step up Enziguri.
Headlock takeover. Slowing down the pace.
Really wrenching it.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Delivers the cross body.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
Jax cannot be overpowered.
Nice.
Elbow lands hard.
Back of the neck getting worked over. irresistible offense.
One attack after another from Jax.
Boom, what impact. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Knew what Valkyria had coming. Big clothesline. Nia sizing her up from the top.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Nice running crossbody.
Gripping the jaw.
My goodness, that's insulting.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Up and down, what a slam. Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
She better hurry or she'll get counted out. Muscled all the way up and powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
Nasty kick.
Catches a punch.
Measured elbow drop. And Nia is revving this crowd up.
The referee is so close to calling a count out. Taking things back into the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
The barricade. Face firm off the barricade.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Fist directly to the gut.
She's able to take a stand there.
She's trying to get her bearings back now.
Getting back into the ring now.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Impact.
Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. Like a brick wall running into you. Nia Jax taunting her opponent
And delivering an epic leg drop.
This could be over right here. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it.
Cobra clutches in. Cobra clutches in.
Fading, oh, backbreaker too.
Annihilating offense from Nia Jax.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
Oh my, sent flying. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Like a brick wall running into you.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out. Lyra managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Valkyria trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Catches the leg. Clothesline. Driven right into the post. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. Nia Jax has complete control here.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Got the sit up, and there's the powerbomb. Jax just turned the lights out.
Like a brick wall running into you. Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent and delivering an epic leg drop.
Valkyria retaliates.
At last, Lyra keeping that string of offense in check.
U-turn Val. Needed in this match. Could have been that right there.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Insulting.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
And gets sent right into the corner. Every counter being answered with another. Scoop slam!
Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Muscled all the way up and powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
Textbook scoop slam.
And Lyra is put to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment. From the top.
Diving from the top. Oh, man. Daring their opponent to get up as they hit the ropes.
Leg drop.
All the way up. And powerbomb. Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
Wow, this is nasty. Brutality.
Treating the cranium like a basketball.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
And I don't think anything can stop Nia Jax right now.
Ruthless striking.
And she's set right into that corner.
Scoop slam.
Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Into the barricade. Face first off the barricade.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Oh, colliding with the barricade.
Oh, that'll out of the insides of your head. All the way up. And all the way down. Powerbomb. Jax just turned the lights out.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Into the barricade. Nia Jax has complete control here.
And I don't think anything can stop Nia Jax right now.
Set straight into the barricade.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Answer that with a knee to the gut.
Now she's looking for some momentum.
Valkyria trying to bring the fight back in this one.
The barricade.
Like a brick wall running into you. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Wow, lights out.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Driven into the barricade. Eight. Looking to go up high. To the sky.
Look out below. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
She's taking things back into the ring.
From the top, through the air, and connects. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Oh, it gets put into the barricade. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
Driven into the steel steps. Sliding into the ring now. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. She's getting back into the ring, under the ropes. What's she looking for under the ring?
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Referee continues the count.
Not much time left here.
Back in the nick of time.
Lyra Valkyria down into the pan. This could do it. The ref not even getting to one.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less?
Well executed hip toss.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. And here comes Lyra. Jax in a tough spot now.
Valkyria needs to push even further. survived this. Muscled all the way up and powerbomb. Hits it again, and no way this goes any longer.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing four. She's making the climb to the top rope. From the top. Elbow drop. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment. Face buster.
Close fist connects. Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Into a sidewalk slam. Annihilating offense from Nia Jax.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
Send into the corner. And saw what was coming there.
Now Nia looking for some momentum. Nia Jax using her cranium as a weapon, and things are about to get a whole lot worse. Annihilator! Jax on the verge here.
The jaw. What a shot. And Lyra is put to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
An insult to injury. Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent.
Leg drop. I can't believe Jax is looking to go airborne. From the top.
Piercing elbow. Muscled all the way up and got the setup, and there's the powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this?
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
Face firm off the barricade. Target acquired and destroyed.
Smashing the head into an unforgiving surface.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
The count's going. This one will be over if she doesn't get back in the ring.
And back into the ring she goes. Stepping out of the ring here.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles them all the way up, all the way down. Powerbomb.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that. Big punch finds its mark.
Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
An isolated offense from Nia Jax. One attack after another from Jax.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Heading back to the ring.
Are we heading towards a countout?
I hope not. She's back in the ring, ready to get back to business.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
And the DDT. Jax with great wits.
I'll tell you, I thought this superstar was out of this match, but
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
An insult to injury.
And she saw that coming from Jax.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Nia Jax using her cranium as a weapon, and things are about to get a whole lot worse. Jax hits the Annihilator. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this? Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Momentum clearly on the side of Nia Jax. This is it. Exactly why Jax is so dominant. Heading for the top rope, will give her something big here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Big headbutt. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
So ruthless.
She's looking to go top rope here.
Watch out.
The elbow finds the mark.
Turn out the lights.
A quick reversal for her. Pounding the front basket.
Right across the solar plexus.
I can't believe Jax is looking to go airborne. From the top. Diving. Are you kidding me? Jax is showcasing her power right here.
One attack and
This could be over right here. Powerbomb. Dishing out the big guns once again.
lights out.
Oh, look at this. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
Leg drop.
All the way up. And powerbomb. Jax just turned the lights out. Oh, kick right to the cranium.
Legs caught.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle.
This is how you wear down your opponent.
Jax with the irresistible. Offense.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
She's able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
Valkyria trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and heavy hands to follow.
moves.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Oh, ouch.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Boom. Lyra Valkyria powering up her opponent.
And now down with a nightwave.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Two.
Oh my gosh, she did it! Valkyria is queen of the ring!
Here is your winner, and the new Queen of the Ring, Lyra
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 20. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Knew what was coming there.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the best technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra...
What a boot! Wow!
Lights out.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being queen of the ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is
Uh-oh. All the way down to the floor.
rolled the dice and got snake eyes.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
What a headbutt. Vicious.
Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra from the top.
Good Lord. Taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. Face firm off the barricade.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking,
Muscling all the way up and got the sit-up, and there's the powerbomb. Jax on the verge here.
and now she delivers her back into the ring. And now she's making it to the top rope here. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
And it appears that the crown is now within reach for Jax.
Well, if you didn't see things going this way, you're a fool.
Insulting.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow. Undefeated for 3 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
And she saw that coming from Jax.
Oh, missed connection.
Clothesline!
Off with their head. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the irresistible force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here. And delivering an epic leg drop. Nia just dominating Lyra. This could be all over any minute now.
All the way up. And powerbomb. Can Lyra Valkyria survive this? Muscled all the way up. And powerbomb. Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
And you gotta believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Short clothesline hits its mark. Jax with the irresistible offense.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
Gets driven into the corner.
Taken down with a body slam.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch.
Scoop slam sets things up.
I can't believe Jax is looking to go airborne. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
Oh, gosh. That's just not right. And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
And she's absorbed a lot of strikes in the head area.
Vision, balance, all being affected by these attacks.
Valkyria retaliates.
Lyra managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
The U-turn Valkyria needed in this match could have been that right there. Desperation in the eyes of both Jax and Valkyria. Neither woman willing to back down. Both throwing every